Hola El Paso, yo soy Norma Ayala, the leading lady of Tejano, de Puro Tejano 750 KAMA, and host of Music Mania on Epic TV Cable Channel 14. It's a pleasure to be with you again. This week, another fantabulous show for you. Tenemos a local artist, a very talented, very good-looking, young local artist. He goes by the name of James Clarkston, and you know what? He's going to play some beautiful classic guitar for us. So I'd like for you all to welcome to Music Mania, James Clarkston. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hi, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
It is absolutely wonderful to hear. It's refreshing to hear that a young person such as yourself would be into classical guitar.
Yes, well, I was very influenced by rock groups, and when I started to listen very carefully to who they were influenced by, it just opened up a window for me, and I just saw a whole new world of guitar music, and that's really what inspired me and influenced me to discover classical guitar music.
And that's how you stayed into it. Now tell me, when did your love of guitar start?
Oh, at an early age. I was about 15.
You're about 15?
When I started to play, I got a guitar for my 16th birthday, an electric, and I started to learn to play music by ear. I would just listen to the groups that I idolized. And
so you're self-taught?
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's very impressive.
And I would just follow along note by note and learn the whole song.
Cool. And ever since then, you've liked classical, or who were your first influences?
Well, it's kind of funny. My first influence was the rock group Kiss.
Okay, I can understand the classical like that.
Right, really. Ozzy Osbourne, but his guitarist Randy Rhoads at the time was a classically trained guitarist, and his name was Randy Rhoads, and he had a big impact on my life as a musician. And I researched who he listened to, and I discovered Carlos Montoya, Andres Segovia, and a lot of great composers like that.
Wow, and then from there your love for classical guitar took off.
It sure did.
Now, have you had any sort of formal classes, or have you completely taught yourself everything you know?
I taught myself pretty much everything that I know. I have a very good ear for listening and for detail and picking up things that I hear. And I started to compose my own music when I was 18 years old.
Wow, so now you even compose.
Yes.
That's very impressive.
Yes, thanks.
Now, you are born and raised in El Paso.
I sure am. I'm a native El Pasoan. I'm very proud to be from El Paso. And I think, we have a lot to offer. And my music comes from having been raised here and lived on the border my whole life, and it's my interpretation of our cultures and our history here on the border.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, I've heard a lot of very, very good things about your new CD, because he does have a new CD out, and the name of the CD is La Placita.
Yes, it's called La Placita. It's here's a copy of it right here. It's
awesome.
Inspired by, as I said, El Paso. The cover art, we might be able to get a shot of that, is an original work by artist Mel Clarkston, who's my wife, and it's a scene of an old adobe home in Old Mesilla, New Mexico, and the way I came with the title, I was playing over there in the gazebo in Old Mesilla, and just seeing the people going by and the art, and all of our different cultures that blend here in El Paso, and that's how it came about to be.
Okay, so aside from taking our music for El Paso over to Mesilla, where else have you toured? Have you gone to any cities?
Albuquerque and Tucson.
Okay, cool. Now, this CD is available already at different stores, so if you are interested in getting James Clarkston La Placita CD, you can go and get it. It is available at a whole bunch of stores here in El Paso. And what if we want to get you, like, for a local party, a wedding, a quinceañera? How would we be able to get a hold of you?
Well, I'm available for all those types of venues, and the best thing someone might do is call me at 591-5245 and talk to me.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna talk to you, I promise. He came over here with a beautiful presentation of his CD. He's also got a little pamphlet and everything, very professionally done. Talks about how he's a native El Paso and everything. And now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take you to the music, because that's the best way to present James Clarkston on Music Mania.